And welcome to today's live stream, and we're here in the wonderful worlds of Hermits and Crafting, and we're going to be doing some awesome stuff today. We're going to be working down in the base, we're going to be working on some other little aspects on the top of the base, and we'll be working on a tour. That's right, we're going to go on a little tour of the server at some point, have some super awesome fun, and hopefully you guys are, like I said, having an awesome day, because we're going to have some fun here on the Hermitcraft server. And can we get some streams started? Hype, because we are off. We're off to the wonderful ender. We're going to get our tools all fixed up. And, ooh, a sign. Hello, sign. Cub's Future Manor. Ooh, very beautiful. Very excited about that. The Future Manor of the Cub. Very interesting. I wonder what style Cub is going to roll with. I'm looking forward to Cub's recent video coming out soon. He said it's interactive. And I love interactive, so I'm curious to see what wonderful thing he has planned for that. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I'm sure you guys probably have. This, of course, is the... this is the... this is the Nether Hub. It's looking very amazing. Tango's done a fabulous job on this. And there's my cowboy outfit. I don't know if you guys saw that episode. It was a recent episode where we decorated our little statue up here, and I really like it. So, as you can see, we've got the cowboy boots, we've got the cowboy pants, and we got my shirt that is reminiscent of my actual shirt. So, I mean, it's fairly good. I feel like that's a good representation of Scar and, of course, Frontier Outpost and all those wonderful things. Can we get some Mrs. Wells hype in the chat? Hello, Mrs. Wells. Long time no talk. Long time no talk. Hopefully you're doing wonderful. Hopefully you're doing wonderful. Scar's been live for 14 minutes and 21 seconds. Hello, Mr. Boat. Oh, come on. Now we're going to have to walk the whole thing? We're going to have to walk the whole thing. We're going to have to walk the whole thing. So apparently we just need to repair that one tool. That one tool is so struggling right now. Look at how sad it looks. It's just got like a sliver of life. It's just barely hanging on. Barely. Let's see. Cub was stealing diamonds from you. I do know this, my friend, and I've avoided using the transportation system for loggage at the moment. I think that it was fixed. I think it was fixed, but we are going to send some logs down that way. So hopefully we can. This is a big disaster. Watch this. This is what I have to do when there's no boats around. I should restock that later because it's kind of annoying. What are we doing today? We're going to be working down in our base. We're going to be building a super awesome tunnel with all sorts of awesome little elements I think you're going to love. But first, my friend, we've got to repair this tool. This tool is in dire straits. Look at it. It's so sad. Let's see how much efficiency. Oh, well, it's got 150 uses, so it's still got some decent coverage. But we're going to need it for quite a bit more, so we're going to have to repair it. And, of course, you know, just top off our armor. It's a little bit low, and that's okay. Ender Pearl and go faster. Ender Pearl, I Ender Pearled in here one time, and I ended up on top of the platform, and there were Endermen, and they were unhappy with me. It was a whole thing. It was a whole disaster. So I've neglected and do not want to do the whole Endery deal in here. So we're gonna keep it slow, doing a nice walk through the tunnel. All right, let's talk Pokemon Go. You guys have been asking since I started this stream to talk about Pokemon Go. So yeah, like I said before, like when I was a kid, I never played Pokemon. The closest I got to Pokemon was Pokemon Snap on the Nintendo 64, and I love that game actually. I love going on the little cart and taking pictures. It's literally one of my favorite games of all time. But other than that, I never really played Pokemon. My friends all played it. I never really liked the art style that much. Like, I don't know. I never really liked the art style too much of it. I'm a stickler for that type of stuff. That's why I love animation and stuff like that. Anyway, but this game is fun, and it's actually gotten me kind of into it finally. And it's amazing. You get to go outside, look for the Pokemon. Now, sometimes you got to be a little careful. I don't know if you saw my tweet, but I was catching one, right? There's one up ahead. And I just took off right across the street, and there was cars, and it was very dangerous. And the next thing was, then I run over by it, like nearly just completely destroy my mom's leg. I was just like, woo, Pokemon, boom. So yeah, I gotta be a little more careful next time I go out. And I don't really know how to play, so it'd be nice to actually watch like a tutorial, like actually how to play and what exactly a pokey people are. I don't even know. Who are the pokey people? And what is this ball that I'm throwing out? Is this Ghostbusters? I was very confused. But it's actually kind of fun, and I enjoyed playing it, so I do want to play it again a little more. Oh, come on. You know, here's a pro tip. If any of you guys want to know where you find a lot of lure modules and a lot of pokey people hanging out, you guys want to know? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Let me know if you want to know, because I've got the secrets. I got the secrets on where you go to get a lot of pokey people. Do I have any food on me? Oh no! See, that's what happened last time. See? I told you. I almost went outside the wall, but that time I actually bounced back in. That's why. That is why I don't use ender pearls in this area. That is why. That is totally why. Oh, I'm not even repairing anything. I'm just talking about pokey people, and I'm not even repairing my sword or my pickaxe or whatever it's called. Okay, you guys really wanted me to tell you. Okay, all right, here we go. So, if you really want to find a lot of lure modules, you know those thingamabobs that they put on the ground and they'll pokey people all start like flying in? You go to a hospital. Apparently there's a lot of like people that are very bored and they want to play on their phones. And I've never seen, like, you know, looking at like the map, like the pokey map or whatever, just entirely filled with those little sparkly guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we broke it. Uh-oh. I think the server might. Can I make sure the stream's up? Can you guys check? Give me a green if it's up, just to make sure my internet hasn't crashed. It looks like I'm good internet-wise. Hold on, let me relog real quick. Oh, hello. Let me relog here and see what's going on. If not, we're gonna jump to Scarland. If this fails on us, we're gonna jump to Scarland. It looks like the server may have made a little accident. So the stream is good, awesome. So it's not on my end. All right. Time down to further information. How could you not give me further information? We're in the middle of a stream. We're in the middle of a stream. Let's go here. Come on, Mr. Server. Come on. Here we go. I'm feeling good about this one. There we go. We're back. We're back, my friends. Don't worry one bit. We're killing the Enderman once again. Let me actually take off my armor so this is a faster process. Okay, like I was saying, so if you go to a hospital, there's so many people just like bored in the hospital, like on their phone, probably like, or you know, maybe visitors that are bored or something playing on it and dropping those lure modules. They are everywhere. If you go to like a bigger like university hospital like I was at, then there's like employees dropping them, because there's, I don't know, like 5,000 people like employee-wise in there. So that is like a secret. There was such a large cluster of people in that one area dropping those things that there was so many pokey people. I was just scoring them right here, right there. It's awesome. Hermitcraft's back, my friend. Don't worry. Just a little stutter in the interwebs. Just a little stutter in the interwebs. There we go. Look at how fast we repaired that pickaxe once I actually took off my armor. See, it takes me a while. It takes me a while to get to things. It just takes me a while. It's like I'll come up with an idea for a series, and literally it'll take 6 months or more for me to ever eventually get to it. Haunted Mansion build took me almost a year to finally build it. Scarchitecture, almost a year and a half. I literally had some of those house designs. Hello? Oh, here we go. Anybody home? So yeah, it is, it takes me a while. Q&A, would you rather own your own Pixar or just have a Jelly movie or your own Disneyland? I'd probably say Disneyland, and then a runner-up would probably be Pixar, because if I had Pixar, then I can make my own Jelly movie. So yeah, I'd probably say I have my own Disneyland. I'd probably have my apartment in the castle, of course. But that's, I don't know. Maybe I'll have one in there, and I'll probably have one maybe, where else would I be? Maybe on top of the Matterhorn? Feeling good about that. I think I could probably do that. Yeah, I think that'd be probably pretty cool. All right, my friends, it's time to roll and get to work. Today we have clean pickaxe and armor has been repaired, and we are off. Mob spawns seem to be bad. Who's on the server? Twitch Dan, welcome to the stream. Nobody's actually on the server. I'm all alone here on the server. You know, it's never good to leave me alone. Who knows what kind of mischief I may be able to get into. But yeah, nobody's on right now. I think I saw that Cub's going to get on a little bit later. So yeah, we'll definitely go and see Cub. Ultra Prim, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for following. And as you guys know, we are on the road here to 20,000 followers on Twitch. Twitch. I always give those two up. Anyway, we're on the road there. I hope to hit it by TwitchCon. So in the next couple weeks, I think we can get close to it. So if you're not following yet, definitely hit that follow button. Whoa! What? Somebody broke this. I didn't do it. Kind of wanted the server to crash. So you go to Scarland. We could definitely. Oh, hello. We could definitely go to Scarland at the end. So stay tuned. We'll definitely maybe ride the roller coaster. We haven't ridden the roller coaster in like months. It literally probably at the start of Hermitcraft was the last time we rode the roller coaster. All right, my friends, let's get some supplies, and I have these supplies actually up on the top level here. Let's see what I got here. This storage room, as you guys know, is being discontinued, and this is one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about is what we want to do with our tent village now that we have our base becoming established on the lower level. And I'm trying to figure out what to do up here. Do I want to keep the tents? Do I want to repurpose the tents? Do I want to build physical structures now that Scar's Frontier Outpost is becoming more of an established thing? I'm not 100% sure yet. Not 100% sure, and it sounds like the music died. Hello, music. Music, where are you? Hello? Yep. Spotify crashed now. Wow, everything is crashing except my stream, which is kind of nice, actually. It's kind of nice. So no music for now. We're not going to have any music. I apologize about that. So now you're just going to have to listen to me ramble and ramble and ramble. All right, here it is, my friends. This is where we're going to be working today. As you can see, we have a blank and boring landscape ahead of us. And let's see if we can make some little pizzazz in here. Let's see if we can make something happen. This cat's going to clearly be in the way. Come on, cat. Come on. Come on. Come on, cat. Come on, cat. Out of the way. There you go. There you go. Come on, sit down. Awesome. All right, so these are my thoughts. And if you guys have a better thought, please let me know. Is that we're going to have a pathway kind of go down here. I want it to dip down maybe 2 or 3 blocks and then pick back up right about here. We could even maybe make a little curve to it. Maybe make a little curve just around like that. And then maybe do a little underground river stream flowing through here. I want this area to be kind of natural. And then eventually, once you leave this kind of natural area of the cave, then you get more into the man-made areas. As you can see, this is the storage room. And of course, our magic minecart delivery system over here. And then a furnace and all those wonderful things. But let me see if I can pull that music up. Why is everything crashing on Scar today? It's making me crazy. There we go. I think we're back. We're back. We got the music rolling, my friends. We got the music rolling. We got the music rolling. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just start carving this out. And of course, if you guys have any Q&A questions, you can always go hashtag Q&A Scar or send it to me on Twitter. Twitter is a little easier for me to see. It goes a little slower, so definitely follow me over there and send me some of your beautiful tweets over there. All right, I need to get some andesite. I need to get some path materials. And let's see what we got. So we have smooth stone. Okay, let's grab you. And we'll grab you. And not you, because this skull will kill me. Grab that. And let's see, we'll grab some of you, and of course you. Don't want to forget you. I'll get you also. And then if I can grab some of these bad boys. There we go. Nice. Beautiful. All right, let's roll. Do I have a favorite TV series or show? Ooh, show. What is my favorite TV show? Well, I don't know. It's usually just kind of a combination of whatever's kind of on at the moment. Like I mentioned before, like Hell on Wheels was a big inspiration for this particular series. And then I love like Breaking Bad. I love some of the older TV shows. You know, you can't go wrong with a little Bewitched or the Brady Bunch. You know, older television shows. I always enjoyed those also. The Walking Dead. Love The Walking Dead, especially in the recent seasons. Love those. Love it. Let's see. Put these guys along here like that. I'm trying to think what other things I love. Mad Men. Absolutely love Mad Men. Let's see. I'm just working on the pathway, just kind of figuring out where we're going to take it. I think we're going to bring it out this way. We're going to make a little curve, like I said. A little curve just right about there, and then back into the base. Just so it's not just a straight path, because, well, that's just boring. Mr. Robot, I've heard good things, my friend. I've heard good things. So yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I do believe it is on the Amazon Prime. So I might be able to start watching that. So I might definitely take a peek. So let me know. Is Good Robot good? Because I do need a new show. I'm currently watching Marco Polo on the Netflix. It's a decent movie, or show, but I don't know. I haven't got like 100% invested into it. Like, I get really excited to like go to bed so I can watch it. It's like, oh, I guess I'll watch this. I do love the sets. Like, they're amazing. Like, oh my gosh. Like, the sets, the costumes, the time, the place, all amazing. I just wish there was like, I don't know, a little more content to it or something. I'm not 100% sure what I don't 100% like about it, but I don't know. It's hard because I love the show. Like, I love the concept. I love everything about it. It's just, I wish I was more invested in it, I guess. Maybe it needs a little more compelling story. I'm not sure. Build a fountain in the middle. We're trying to keep it real natural in the down low, my friend. But a fountain might be awesome when we start working on our courthouse, because that's a little bit more human-made, if you will. And I think that might be a pretty cool thing for over there. Game of Thrones. I'm saving the Game of Thrones. I'm saving it. So what I've decided was, currently, you know that you can't stream it on like Amazon Prime or Netflix or anything. But sometime, once all the seasons are out, and if it doesn't appear on any good like streaming sites, then I'm just gonna get all the DVDs and just binge watch the whole series. Not have to wait for any seasons. I want to watch it all in one setting. So I haven't watched any of the Game of Thrones except the very first episode because it was free one time. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. I want to watch this. So yeah, I'm gonna save it. I'm saving it. Make a waterfall. Yeah, that's what. Where would actually? No, I was thinking just like a little stream, but maybe a little waterfall might be a little nicer, my friend. Check out the Guardian Farm. I have not been to the Guardian Farm in a very long time, actually. I haven't flown out there. Did X do something over there? I know he has a special video out today, but getting the stream set up in today's Scarchitecture, I wasn't able to check it out yet. I will once we finish up the stream. As you can see, we're just using one...
Ladies and gentlemen aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here's the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
Captain Craig, thank you so much for the resubscription 5 months in a row. Can we get some resubscription hype in the chat? Thank you so much for the support. It is very, very much appreciated. And remember, as a subscriber, you can... I just went blank in the head again. Interesting. Anyway, you can have as many jelly boats in the chat as you want. That appeared to have like been too much for Scar to even say. Just too much jelly hype, I guess. I don't know. But thank you so much for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Yeah, since Game of Thrones is on HBO, it will only stream on their services. Yeah, definitely. So I'm not holding my breath for that to appear on Netflix, or actually it will not stream on Netflix, but on Amazon Prime. They usually have like a 2 or 3 year, it's something, I can't remember. So new series on Amazon Prime, if it's on HBO, it's usually like 2 years past the release date that it shows up on Amazon Prime or something, or it might be even longer than that. It might actually be like 4. I can't remember exactly, but it's kind of ridiculous. You should build a ravine that you have to walk over a bridge to get over to. Iskal's got the ravine. He's kind of doing ravine stuff over there. We're kind of just doing a little tunnel. There is a ravine that we have that we're going to need to address eventually. Maybe we'll get Iskal's help with that. It's kind of in between my mine area and here, so we might do like a little bridge just crossing it. So something like that'll happen for that. Have I seen Iskal's ravine base yet? I saw it when I came back to the server. And then I got lost in it another time. Don't ask me how I fell or why I ended up in there, because I don't know. But it's absolutely amazing. And I really want Iskal to give me a tour, but Iskal's always super busy and I'm never on the server at the same time. There we go. So yeah, I really want a tour of that thing from him, but we're never on the server at the right time. And then he was sick for a while, so I'm glad he's feeling better finally. He was pretty sick for a bit. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. So as you can see, we're just doing a little scar pizzazz here. You know, we take a solid pathway with the standard andesite block, and then we mix in some designs like this, and I'm loving it. I like this little pathway. It's got just a nice little character to it. I hate straight pathways. I'm just going to throw it out there. I hate straight pathways, unless it's like for a very specific reason. I just don't like straight pathways. I like a little pizzazz, a little variety in my pathways, and I think this looks pretty good. And like I said, never be settled. Always try to, you know, improve little bits here and there, and then try to look from afar, look from wide. Make sure you get all the perspectives in it, so you can get all the blocks you want installed here. Let's see. I think we're good, actually. I feel like this is good. Once we get a couple more of these blocks installed and we're ready to roll, I feel like we might be able to. Let's see. Let me get this block over here. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, Des. Sorry about not streaming last week. I was out of the towns, and back now. Had to make a quick trip to California to see some family and things. So sorry I wasn't able to stream. Maybe someday I will get a laptop that can stream, and we can be mobile, and we can stream mobily. I like that word. Anyway, I think that that would be awesome, and eventually maybe we'll do that. But it was nice. I haven't been to California in a while. So it was nice to...
Ladies and gentlemen aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
I had too much weight. I couldn't tip backwards. I didn't have enough. I wanted momentum, and I couldn't tip backwards. Matthew, thank you so much for the resubscription. Sorry about the fail there. Very much appreciated. Can we get some sub hype in the chat? Very, very much appreciated. 11 months in a row. Sorry about the fail there. Like I was stuck, and I'm like trying to like tip myself forward. It didn't work out. Anyway, so I think that's good for the pathway. I like it. What do you guys think of the little pathway? I think it looks really nice. So let's think about this. So we've got to make some decisions time. Some decisions. So what we want to do here is to create, you know, a river. So I feel like if we start the river, that's when we can decide on how we want to do the walls and the cave and all those things. And this whole section right here just looks right for possibilities, like this whole room over here. So while we're streaming, let me know what you think this room could be. What kind of, you know, survival base, what kind of survival aspects could go under there? I don't know. This whole thing looks kind of amazing over here, and I don't know what to do with it. So let me know. All right, so let's start working on our little river. And I feel like this section right where the brown clay is a great spot to do the little river. So why don't we do that right here? I wouldn't mind if it was an actual flowing river. That would be very beautiful. When are you finishing the courthouse? We're going to be starting that up, I believe, this week or next week. We're just taking a quick little break because we were a little bit behind in our survival base. Well, I'm always a little bit behind in everything, but we're just trying to, you know, mix up things because we worked on the survival or the courthouse for quite a while, and I just wanted to mix things up a little bit and head back to our survival base and work here for a little bit. We will be working on the interior for the courthouse, and I have a couple fun little things planned there. Let's see, skills. I saw, or let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
Goldstar, Madeline Jen, thank you so much for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. Double subscriber hype in the chat. Very, very, very awesome. My arm got tired. I was like holding, I was like, oh. Thank you so much. And as a subscriber here on the channel, you can have access to the Discord server. You can spam as many jelly emotes in the chat. And best of all, there is no ads on this channel. So As a subscriber, you see no ads when joining the stream, and I don't think do we ever run mid-roll ads when I'm actually streaming? I don't think so. Maybe when there's a break, but you will never see any ads. And so thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciated. And also, and I always forget this because I'm neglectful. As a subscriber, you can join the Extreme UHCs, which I plan on doing this month, and it should be August 6th is the next Extreme UHC. I'll have more details in the Discord chat when I get them. So yeah, thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciate it. All right, we're gonna go down one level lower here for our little river. And I think this will look nice. Just a little underground river. You know, maybe this is the source of water for the frontier village, you know, nice clean source of water. I think that'll be good. I know this looks really ugly, so bear with me on that. Let's see. Don't have any buckets. I thought I had some buckets. Apparently not. And this is, okay. I've spoken about this before when I build things. I build things like an Apple product. You know, I think they look nice, but sometimes they're not the most efficient things. Not the most efficient things. You think of like an Apple product, sometimes, you know, a slippery glass, you know, phone that's a little dangerous to hold. You might drop it, but it looks super cool. That's kind of the way I build. Oh, why? That is on my birthday. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna check. I will check to make sure that's right. But don't hold that date yet. And I know it's your birthday, but like if it might not be the 6th, so I'm gonna double check. I think they mentioned a date soon. I haven't been able to do any of the recent UHCs. They're always on dates that I'm just like not available. So hopefully this one will be one where I'm able to do it. I'd love to just do a single video, maybe like a whole like recap of it. I think that might be pretty cool. All right, my friends, let's start filling this little underground pond up and see what we can make this. See if we can make this look a little nicer in here. I feel like, you know, if what we get here isn't that great, we can always kind of adjust it and change it around a little bit. Make some magic happen. Goatster, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing awesome. And what's new on the channel? Anything fun happening on the Yeti Whiskers channel? If you guys don't know, Goatster, a super awesome mod here for man, what? Probably over a year and a half now as a mod. Has been killing it on the YouTube, making YouTube videos under the name Yeti Whiskers. I love the branding. I love that name. So let me know what's going on the channel. Scar, you need Depth Strider. I need Frostwalker. I have a Frostwalker book, but I have not used it. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I think I'm going to make it a little skinnier. I think that'll be good. Scar, can you build with bricks sometime? Red bricks, I assume? We'll talk about that. So there's a house I want to build, and it's the John Muir house. So if you're not familiar with John Muir was instrumental in the founding of the national parks. And his house was literally four miles from my old house in California. And we never went to his house. It's a national historical site, all those, you know, park rangers and things. And it's really actually cool. It's like in the Alhambra Valley in Martinez, California, in Contra Costa County. And there's like orchards and things like that all around. And let's see, I'm just making a couple little adjustments on the ground here. It's a beautiful Victorian mansion. It's not super huge, but it's just very nice. It's like it would have been a very, very nice house back in those days. Still is a nice house, very nice. But anyway, I wanted to build that here on Hermitcraft because I feel like it fits the Frontier Outpost being, you know, kind of an older style Victorian, all those wonderful things. The issue is the house is of a grayish, whitish color, and there's not a lot of blocks in Minecraft that can convey that color. So I've been kind of struggling trying to come up with what that would actually look like. So just gonna take a break here. So with that design, I would have to use, you know, a spruce, a dark oak of some kind because of all the different half slabs, gates, fences to create a Victorian style. It wouldn't match that exact, you know, coloring that house has, which I really loved. So we'll have to just make some modifications, and that's always cool. Like, I like to make little modifications anyway. Building an exact replica is not something I'm like interested in because that's just kind of boring. So, you know, mixing it up a little bit is awesome. The only issue is, like, I don't even know where to even go with the color. But speaking of bricks, on the back side of the house, there is like a brick building on the back, kind of like where, you know, like they would put like the foods and storage and stuff like that. So we would actually be using brick in that build. So it's awesome that you brought that up. But anyway, speaking of John Muir, what a character that guy is. A kind of an interesting guy, like him a lot. Thanks for helping the national parks, but he was a character, my friends. He was a character. So if you don't know who John Muir was, I highly encourage you to look him up, learn a bit about John Muir. He's an interesting guy. Discord is currently subs only. I do want to make a standard Discord chat. We're gonna see what we can do about that soon. Let's see what we can do about that. And I think that would be fun to have a little chat for everybody. There we go. Click over here. And as you can see, what I'm thinking about doing here, what I'm doing about is trying to get this design. I love this design that we have built into the walls. I like how it's a little bit of mesa, a little bit of rock, all kind of combining into one thing. The question is how to get it in kind of the nice orientations, not disturb our chests, all that good stuff. Scar, do you have more diamonds than Mumbo? I have no idea how many diamonds Mumbo has. I know he has a lot of my diamonds because I bought a bunch of his... What was it? Gunpowder. I'm like, I don't remember what I bought. No, I don't remember. Gunpowder. And if I do my fireworks shop, I love how I make shops that nobody buys anything from. But if I do make my fireworks shop, which I think would actually be kind of fun, I would be his best customer. I would be his best customer. Could I ever create an adventure map? Let's talk adventure maps. I was going to make an adventure map way back in the day, and that's right. You heard that right. Scar was going to make his own adventure map. So my map was going to be kind of like an Indiana Jones adventure. So I envisioned this build back in, let me see, this would probably have been 2011. So Black Ops 1 would have been the current Call of Duty at the time. That's how I based my years off of. Just kind of sad, to be honest. Let's see, I'm going to start dropping this downwards and pulling this back. I think this will look nice. And we can always readjust these stripes. So don't worry about that. If it looks a little hokey dokey, we can always readdress the stripes. Like I was saying, it was around that time, and I was going to have a series called Indiana Scar. And I was going to build like little temples and different things like that you would encounter along your way. So as you kind of explore different areas, Mumbo's got free diamonds. Go to Mumbo's free diamonds. My friend, I want to go see this Mumbo free diamond thing. Is this a slot machine? All right, we're taking a break. We're taking a break from our progress because that's just so Scar, just neglecting his work over here. I'm going to take some diamonds over there and let's go do this. I forgot about this. This is kind of cool. Let's get out our arrow and let's roll. But anyway, like I was saying, which I kind of forgot what I was saying, to be honest, also. What exactly was I just talking about before I got distracted by diamonds and Mumbo? What was I talking about? You guys are gonna have to remind me. I may have been just rambling and nobody was paying attention. That is most likely true. All right, let's see what this thing is. All right, I walked by this earlier. So free diamonds, free diamonds, free diamonds. Very cool. Oh, this is interesting. Interesting choice of design. The cookies and cream block look, I don't know. I wouldn't have done that one, but other than that, I really love all this stuff. This is really cool. Anyway, Indiana Scar. That's right, Indiana Scar. So we were going to build little temples, different things like that, and I would adventure through them and find them and stuff like that. But like any other ideas, I usually forget to do it. Collect your winnings. Don't take the diamonds from the dispenser. All right, throw diamond in here to maybe set. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. All right, can we get some Mumbo slot hype? Can we get some Mumbo slot hype? All right, here we go. Here we go. Big money, my friends. Can we get some hype in the chat for some big money? All right. How do we know if we won? That'd be an interesting question. Come on, Mumbo. Oh, I don't think that's a winner. I don't think that's a winner. Would the winnings be in here? All right, let's do another one. Okay, let's see. We got this time. We got this. 4 diamonds. We got this. We got this. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we almost won. No. I'm going to do one more diamond. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do one more. Oh my gosh. I feel like CSGO Lotto's going on over here. CSGO Lotto all over again. Oh, man. Come on, Mumbo. He must be making, he's going to make a killing off of me. Ah, I suppose this one over here. Yeah. Uh-oh, I think this one's broken. Mumbo, I don't know about this. I'm going to do one more. All right, last one. We got this time. I guess, how many did we do? We did 4, so I guess we could just make a profit off this. Take the gold. Take the gold, yeah. All right, Mumbo, you just took like 5 or 4 of my diamonds. All right. Well, that was fun. I'm glad we did that. Fun little distraction. Oh, man. All right, my friend. Ooh, hello. Oh, you guys said to go to the Guardian farm. Let's do that. Let's fly over there real quick. Skills, welcome to the stream. What's up, man? Hopefully you're doing awesome. All right, let's fly over there real quick. And you guys said to head over to the Guardian farm, so let's take a quick look here. If there's any spoilers, these are exclusive sneak peeks. And that's just how it is. Oh, snap. Oh, my gosh. Whoa. Oh, crud. I don't want to get too far in there. Whoa. I told you guys once about Azuma. Sometimes, like, out of nowhere, you get on the server and there's just some, like, monstrosity amazing sculpture built. Sometimes you just, like, I don't know when he does that. I don't know, like, how. But all of a sudden, there is, like, some just magnificent structure built on the server. That is incredibly amazing. Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen it already, definitely check out Azuma's video today. So now you saw an exclusive sneak peek. Now you go watch his video after the stream, okay? All right, is that a deal? Awesome. All right, we're flying back home, my friends, here in the frontiers of Stud. I almost call it Stud Tech right there. You heard that? Hey, there's a cat. There's a creeper too. Anyway, yeah, I just called this area Stud Tech. I want season 2 of Stud Tech. I wish Stud would come back and we'd have a season 3. Actually, it would be season 3. But Stud is, you know, doing awesome stuff. He's I talked to Stud actually recently. So if you don't know, Stud Muffin Sam, I've known him forever on YouTube, forever. And he's kind of taking a little break from YouTube. He's got an awesome job he was telling me about. And then school and all sorts of cool stuff. So Stud's doing awesome. I wish he was making videos, but I totally understand. He's doing, you know, all sorts of other stuff. But maybe he'll make a return. Maybe he will. Maybe we can encourage him. All right, my friends, let's see what we got here. So as you can see, we're working on this area over here by building these little stripes. I wouldn't mind these stripes actually kind of trending downwards as kind of like going in like a little swoop, but we'll see how it works out. Ah, I'm trapped in the water. Trapped in the water. I'm trapped in the water. Awesome. All right, let's get these stripes rolling. And I think once we get these established, and then it'll be very easy to decide where we want to go from there. Awesome. All right, good. We got that done. Got that done. That makes the Scar happy. So it's usually, what do? We do, okay, standard on the top. Okay, so standard hardened clay goes on the top here. But yeah, man, I was just thinking about that awesome structure that Zuma built. Like that is crazy. I want to investigate that thing. I want to go look around there later. As well as I think I like the sign. I like it too. What I like about Approaching Nirvana is it's kind of that like disco-y, like electric music stuff that the kids love so much, but it's not like over the top and like wild. Like I like it. It's calmer and like just nice. That's what I love about it. So it's not like just so crazy like some of that stuff, and it's just sometimes that gets a little much for Scar's ears. But I like this. All right, why don't we get out a torch here so you guys can actually see what we're doing because it's a little dark. What's my favorite block and mob? My favorite mob is the Guardian. I love the Guardian. That is like the coolest little creature with that little eye, and I just absolutely love that guy. So favorite block right now, it would be the bone block. If you guys haven't seen Scarchitecture yet, we use the bone block in many different facets on that design. We use it for backsplashes, hanging lamps. It's an amazing block that can be used for so many amazing things. So that is currently my favorite block. Like, I absolutely love that block. The only issue is the courthouse would literally be made out of bone blocks if it wasn't for the fact that the stupid thing doesn't have a half slab and a stair. And that is kind of a requirement in a lot of ways for what I needed for that build. And it didn't have what I needed. So it became the quartz house instead of the bone block. So fortunately, that is how that turned out, unfortunately, but it would have been amazing to be able to actually have that be the courthouse design. Guardians, how about cats? Well, I like cats. I like the Minecraft cats. They're all nice and wonderful and everything along those lines, but on the other hand, they don't have death rays. So that's a thing. I mean, how could you go wrong without a death ray? Cats don't have death rays. Guardians do have death rays. So yeah, cats don't have death rays. Maybe if the cats had death rays, they'd become my favorite Minecraft mob. Yep. You gotta think of that. Cats don't have death rays. What is my favorite Minecraft mod? My favorite Minecraft mod. Oh, this is gonna be difficult because there's two mods. There is the wonderful Carpenter's Blocks and Chisel Mod 2. I don't know which one would be my favorite. Oh, that's such a tough one. That's a really difficult question. Which one do I like more? I really like micro blocks. Oh, hello there, skeleton. Just hanging out with me here. Well, you're gonna hang out. Oh, thanks for coming over, cat. Yeah, you guys are really helping. Great, thank you. Good help. You guys are great. Appreciate it. Appreciate the help. Anyway, that is such a tough question. I don't know. What do you guys think is a good mob? Which one would you like better? Would you like, let's see. Let me put this block right here, and then I could put this one on top. Excuse me, light. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. That's giving me like pause because I can't figure out which one I will like better. They're both amazing. One, you have an incredible array of textures. You have like 100 texture packs in one. And then on the other hand, you can have amazing, half slabs and stairs and different things along those lines. I don't know. I love them all. They're all my children. I love them. Let's see, put that right there. Micro blocks are amazing. We were able to do some fun craftsman designs in StudTech with that, which I absolutely loved. But that doesn't quite have as much functionality. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I love that question, Codester, but I'm not sure. Which mod have you not used? Was it Carpenter's Blocks? Now, believe me, like when we started StudTech, I had no idea how to use those mods, and technically I probably still don't, but they're not that complicated once you kind of get into working with Carpenter's Blocks and stuff like that.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Hello, James. Thank you so much for the subscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? And as a new subscriber, thank you so much. And enjoy your chat badge, your jelly emoticons, and of course the Discord chat and ad-free viewing here on the channel. And hopefully you enjoy your jelly motes. And don't be shy. Spam as many of those jelly motes in the chat as you want. Very much appreciated, and hopefully you enjoy the stream. There we go. Put that across there like that. So hopefully you guys kind of see where I was kind of hoping to take this design. See how we kind of bring that down like that. Just trying to create a nice immersive environment, and we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Let me check Twitter here. Skullhammer4 says, you should make the river go under the pathway. That would be awesome. Yes, my friend. That would be awesome. Let's see if we can make that happen after we finish this section over here. Great idea. Q&A, have anybody told you look like... I'm not even going to finish that tweet. Yes, people always tell me I look like that guy, and I'm not even going to even mention it on stream. Then people are just going to start repeating it. There we go. You made me laugh. Anyway, Q&A. If you could add any block, what block HasLab stair would you add, and what color? I wish I had a creative menu up and I could show you what I want. But I don't want to get off the server because I feel like I'm not going to be able to get back on after those weird reconnection issues. So all I want really from anything is just the HasLabs for, and you don't even have to give it to me for andesite or any of those things. Like, I'll be totally cool, Mojang. I won't get picky on you. I love you and everything, you know I do. But what I would like is HasLabs for all of the hardened clays. So let's think about that real quick. If we had HasLabs and stairs for hardened clay, could you even imagine the amazing builds that people could come up with using those colors as small? Oh God, it's in the chat. It's in the chat. I see it. You know, amazing designs and colors, and I absolutely would love that. I think that would be absolutely incredible addition to the game and would really help Minecraft builders. But unfortunately, Mojang is kind of like no to any cool building things. Unfortunately, it seems like a lot. It's kind of disappointing a little bit. I don't know. Maybe at Minecon, I'll be like, guys, the HasLabs, the stairs, where are they? And they're like, Scar, I had no idea people wanted those. And I'm like, yes, they do. So hopefully that happens. Anyway. I'm just tinkering around. Oh, now I'm drowning. I'm just tinkering around. Now I'm drowning. Anyway, see what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create that pattern going downwards. I know this looks like a mess. This does look like a mess. And this is something that we can refine as we kind of move along, you know, just little things here and there. This isn't something like a block, like a build, you know, you build, you know, a wall, you build a pattern or something. This is building naturally, and stuff like this never comes out the best the first time. You always got to refine. You always got to.
Ladies and gentlemen aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
Rainbow Storm 412, thank you so much for the resubscription. 4 months in a row. Can we get some subscriber hype in the chat? Thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciated. And don't be shy. Spam as many jelly emotes as you want. Thank you so much for the support. It's very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Q&A, if you could change your YouTube name, what would you choose? I'm not sure what I would choose, really. What I know I would do is try to make it short. I would shorten it. It's a little long, so when we try to create a Minecraft name or something along those lines, that makes it incredibly difficult sometimes having a longer name. So like if I were to make my Pokemon name, it was too long. So I was like, wah. If I want to create a PSN name, it's way too long. So it's kind of a bummer when that happens a little bit. So it would definitely be shorter. I do have a name for a travel channel. I want to create a travel channel. Will it ever happen? Is it going to go in the long list of things that I say I'm going to do but never do? Maybe, but I want to create a travel channel. And I have a couple of names that I have planned, but I haven't decided on which one yet. But yeah, I think it would be fun to have a travel channel. You know, I get a lot of messages from people who are disabled, and they go back to some of my previous vlogs doing things, and for those videos seem to inspire people. I get really nice messages on those videos, and I wouldn't mind creating a travel channel where, you know, just kind of showing like you can do stuff even though you might have like a limitation of some kind. And I think it might be kind of a fun thing. Most likely to probably just go up on my normal channel, but it would be fun to actually have a travel channel, like actually travel and do stuff like that. I think that'd be really fun. Yes, photography, travel tips channel, absolutely. That's what it would be all about, travel and photography. As you can see, we're getting up to this post right here, and it's becoming a bit of a bother, if you can tell right now. So I'm just trying to kind of plot out exactly where the roof line is going to go. An easy way of doing this, say you're creating something with these stripes, a really easy way to like get it really visually down is to do it all in one color and then come back and then replace it with, you know, colors and lines and stuff like that. Really helps out. But yeah, a travel channel would be so much fun. I would absolutely love that because I love to travel, but it's such a pain. Oh, hello. There's just a random stair there. So yeah, it would be fun to do it like maybe as a video, and it would make me want to do it more. When it comes to YouTube and stuff, like it just inspires me to actually make stuff happen. Whereas most of the time I'm always like, I'll get to it, I'll do it eventually. But YouTube usually inspires me to actually get stuff done. So I actually would travel and go out and do stuff like that. VOD should, let's see, Hermitcraft 5 have chisel and or carpenter's blocks. Well, you know I want that. You know I want that really bad. That would be so amazing. But I would assume that it would probably, you know, the other hermits would, you know, want it to make sure it's still in a vanilla form. But you know what? I'm gonna keep that on my mind. Like if there's ever discussions on like mixing things up or changing things for the new season, I'll keep that in mind and bring it up. But yeah, it probably wouldn't happen because they want to keep it vanilla. But that sounds amazing. Like I love that. That would be incredible. But yeah, like I said, it might not happen because, you know, like they probably want to keep the server vanilla. But that doesn't mean that there's not going to be a modded series coming soon. So there is a modded series coming soon on my channel. So maybe we'll be able to, and you know, do a little fun time with carpenter's blocks once again, and of course chisel mods. So don't fret on that, my friends. Don't fret on that because that might be coming relatively soon. Let's see. We got a tweet here. How goes the quest to catch them all Pokemon? I haven't been out much. I haven't been out since my last encounter. So I plan on going out maybe today and going and looking around. I really want to get to level 5 so I can like do that thing where you go to the place with the shiny thing on the map. I want to do that. I haven't been able to yet because I'm level 4 still. Modded series hype. Yeah, I'm really excited about a modded series. As you guys know, we haven't done a modded series since the end of Stud Tech. I usually look at a million mod series and I'm going to start them and then I don't start them, and I really would like to actually have a series. So I'm excited about it, and if it doesn't come relatively soon, this one I'm thinking about, maybe we'll see if Wells has any cool ideas for mod series. He's like my go-to guy if I need like mod series help. Like he's an expert in that stuff, so maybe he has one that he knows about. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Let's bring these guys along here like that, and we'll put that right there and right there. I don't know. These things are all subject to change, these blocks. I just want to get them down, cover up the walls, get things rolling. Will I prank Wells? I don't have any good prank ideas at the moment. I like to do big pranks. Like, it's got to be a pretty big prank. Like Iskul's prank, where we built an entire cat village. Something like that. I like to make sure I go big with the designs. And then I never wanted to be like something that somebody wouldn't like. So I got to make sure I do my research before. So it's something that can be easily taken down. Something, you know, something along those lines. So, that stripe is bugging me because it's not 100% accurate. It's not 100% accurate. But yeah, if we come up with something fun to do for the Wells, we will. But I don't have any ideas at the moment. Who I do have ideas for and who I still need to prank is False. The issue is what I want to build. I haven't been able to completely get that design 100% how I want it. So when I do, you guys will see the prank. It's such an overdue prank. It needs to happen. So eventually we'll get to that. We did take a look at what X did, and it is incredible. Very, very impressive. Like we said before, I'm looking forward to watching that video once we finish up on stream. Yes, very impressive. X always has something impressive, but this looks extra impressive. Your iPad needs some charging. Be back in here a bit. We'll see you, man. Oh, see you in a minute, Codester. See you in a minute. Let's see. I'm liking this. I'm liking the design somewhat. So at this point, what we need to do is incorporate a bit of stone and things of that nature. Just some of the lines aren't 100% how I want them. They still need a little bit of work. So just tinkering a little bit here and there. Stuff like that'll help, I think. We can cut some of these guys down a little bit. And, you know, you could bring these pieces down a little bit here and there. But, yeah, it's just little bits like this, you know, just kind of form it up a little bit. It's like clay, just kind of like figuring out the forms of them. But eventually we'll get there. Like I said, we want to keep it somewhat macy. That's kind of been the goal here. Let's go get some more steak. Let me take a look. Let me check Twitter. Captain, let's see. Idea: incorporate Gold Rush theme to the underground cave. Skeletons, gold buckets, campfire, a couple got lost in turtle. I love that. So incorporate more gold into it. Ooh, I like that. Oh, we have visitors. Hello, welcome to the Scar's underground cave complex. You need to die. Sorry, no offense, but you know it's just what happens. Yeah, I love that. We do have some gold too. We have like unsmelted gold. You know, you gave me an idea. I love that. Maybe in that blank space, we could do a couple mine carts full of gold kind of going by. And yeah, I love that. Oh, a photo of Yeti and his dog. I love the hat. I love the hat on Yeti. Let's see, why did I come up here? Oh, steak. Baby number 2 could come as soon as Monday. Oh wow, congratulations. That's awesome. That is awesome. Go to Wells's Dwarven base. You know, if I knew how to get to Wells's Dwarven base, I would. Like I said in the other stream last week, or the week before, we tried looking for it, and I couldn't find it. I never can find it. Wells is just gonna need to show me. Sometime when Wells is on. Wells is so busy, so we don't see him a lot on the server right now, or at least we don't seem to play at the same times right now. But when I see him on here, I'll ask him for a tour. Actually, no, a couple weeks ago he was on and I was on, but I was leaving and I had to get a quick screenshot for like my video the next day, and I couldn't stay because I was leaving right after that. But yeah, we seem to get on at the wrong times. There we go, and put that right there. Looking good. I think once we add some sandstone around these corners, I think that'll look really cool. Trying to think. Let's see. Trying to figure this out. Uh-oh. Can't have that, my friends. We can't have the sleepy Twitch music come on when I'm trying to decide something. I'm just gonna fall asleep on you. Okay, I've got an idea. Ideas have been formed. So in this little section right up here, we can either do two things. We could do maybe even a minecart going by, like zipping by might be kind of cool, or we can incorporate stone coming down in this section right here. Over here, we could maybe take Captain Craig's idea of maybe some gold, maybe like a minecart full of gold on this corner over here, might be amazing. So say we took this and we just made a quick line. Let's just say we built a little line across here like that, and we did maybe like a little cave entrance right there maybe. Or maybe it's even coming up from the ground and we do a minecart with some gold on it. I think that might be kind of cool. That's a good idea. That might be a good idea from Craig with that idea. We can think about it. So something in this section, possibly the stone in this area. So why don't we just take a look at that? Let's grab out some scaffolding and let's see if we can make this happen. Mrs. Wells is probably let's see. Mrs. Wells is probably shearing sheep in Wells' patron server. Does Mrs. Wells, I don't know if Mrs. Wells is still in the chat, but does Mrs. Wells have like a cow complex on Wells' patron server? Like I assume she has like a base and it's like cows and stuff. Because if I remember right, there's a special command on Wells' server or stream for cow talk. If I remember correct. I think there wasn't there? Wells hasn't streamed for a while, or I know he was streaming when I was gone, but he hasn't streamed since I've been back. There we go, bring that back, looking good. And yeah, I just want to form up the walls in this section a little bit more. There we go, so we bring these guys together like that, and then we can bring these over here like that. Awesome. Yes, it was a MooBot, that's right. Awesome. All right, this section over here. Why don't we start working on this? I just want to get the cave somewhat looking like it's complete, at least, just so it doesn't look so like awful. Is that a good word? Is that a good word? I think so. I think it fits. There we go. I feel like that's going to look good, my friends. I feel like it is looking good. And then we'll bring these across. Now, you might be noticing that there's no straps being applied. There's no straps being applied. And that's okay, my friends. That's okay, because we're going to apply those later. Like I said, sometimes it's a little easier just to get down the basics down and then start adding those smaller details later. And I wish I would have done that actually in the beginning when we just started, because I think that would have been a little easier to plot out the lines and the designs. Massachusetts, it is 12:30 and I'm just getting out of bed. You know what? If it wasn't for the stream today, I probably would still be in bed too. I probably would be too. That's the thing. Like on the weekends, that's like my busy day, is like getting the streams rolling, and there's cats everywhere right now. And then of course sometimes some of the hermits, and oh, you sneaky skeleton hiding in the armor stand. Oh, you little sneak. You sneaky little guy. But yeah, the weekends are definitely like my busy day. Grand Pharaoh, that's awesome. You won't be here for a week to watch streams. Got to go to Sweden for a football tournament. Well, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Have a ton of fun. That sounds amazing. I kind of want to come with. I want to come with you. You have an extra spot for Scar? Because I kind of want to come with you to Sweden for the tournament. That sounds amazing. I wish I could get him so late, Taylor says. Yeah. The thing with me, like, what are you guys? Are you guys night owls, or what do they call, like an early bird, maybe? So do you guys get up early, or do you stay awake, late at night? I am definitely a late guy. Like I will not go to bed till like 2 o'clock or later or something along those lines. What are you guys? Now I really want to change that. Like I'm kind of tired of always being like, up at that time and then not be able to get up too super early. So I've been considering like trying to reorient my like schedule, but I know it's not going to happen. It's a futile thing. My entire life has always been more of like a night person than a morning type person. So yeah, what are you guys? You're both? I wish I was both. That'd be amazing. I wish I only needed to sleep 3 hours. 3 hours at the most. Like 3 hours, sleep a little bit, get back up. I know people like that. My aunt, like she gets up at like 1 or something and like does her work for hours and hours and hours. Yeah, I wish I was able to do that. I can't walk up, and I'm like, why can't I walk up? There we go. So it looks like there's a mix of kind of early bird. There's a few. Actually, you know what? I'm looking at this. It looks like there's more early people than people who stay up late like me. Yeah, I stay up way too late. But when you're a YouTuber, it's just a time-consuming thing. Like when people are like, when you hear somebody tell somebody that YouTube's like super difficult and hard and stuff like that. YouTube's a lot of work, but it's a lot of work that is fun. But never think that YouTube's not a lot of work. It's a lot of fun work. It just takes so much time, and you're constantly working at it. So you are up till like 2 in the morning, rendering out videos. The mods know that. Sometimes it's like, at my time, like 3 in the morning or something, and I'm like still rendering video. But we love what we do, but it does take a lot of time and a lot of work. It's fun work, like I said. It's a fun thing to do. You never take a day for it granted, but it's definitely takes a lot of time. So you are up pretty late, getting thumbnails, and you watch progress bars. As a YouTuber, you watch a lot of progress bars. You got your progress bars of your videos rendering and videos uploading, scheduling and stuff like that. So you see a lot of progress bars just slowly moving. Slowly moving. There's a really cool feature in one of Apple's iMovies, and I've realized this once, is like what you do is when you put in like timeline, you put in your videos in the timeline and it pre-renders them a little bit. So it shaves quite a bit of time off your schedule, but On the other hand, I use Premiere Pro, so unfortunately I don't get to take advantage of that, which actually saves a ton of time. So if you're actually on like the road and you have like a Mac, that'll save a ton of time if you are editing video, because it encodes it when it's added to the timeline, which is pretty cool. Make a dirt shop. Does somebody already have a dirt shop?
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Gamerchick, thank you so much for the subscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? Very, very much appreciated. And as a new subscriber, you get your chat badge, your jelly emoticons, which of course, you can spam as many of those as you want. And of course, ad-free viewing here on the channel, so no ads will be seen as long as you have a subscription, which is absolutely amazing. So when you join the server or join the channel, you instantly see Scar, which is a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not sure. Anyway, thank you so much. And of course, you can connect your Discord account to your Twitch account or your other way around. I think I'm dyslexic. And then you can join the Scarscriber Discord chat. So thank you so much. Very, very much appreciated. And enjoy your chat badge. And hopefully have a wonderful day. I thought I got a good email, but no, it's just Amazon, as always, spamming me. Do you guys ever like get excited about an email and you look down and it's just, Amazon again? No, I don't want the toaster. I didn't even mean to look at the toaster. But you're thinking now I'm really interested in toasters, which I'm not interested in toasters. Why is there so many cats down here? I have so many cats. Okay, everyone up. Everybody up. We're going to the surface. Everybody? Are we ready? All right, we're going to the surface. We're going to the surface. I'm taking all the cats with me. They're all in my business. I know I have way too many cats. I didn't realize they were following me. They must have been following me from the skeleton attack. All right, everybody. Everybody, sit down. There you go. This is your new home. You're going to guard the tent. Oh my gosh. No, leave me alone. This isn't helping. Now I'm killing the cats. Everything is descending into absolute chaos over here. Stop it. Oh no, code red. No. It's all the cat's fault. It is all these cats' fault. I don't like these cats anymore. They're all fired. You're all fired from your jobs. You're fired, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, and you're definitely fired. That's the biggest fail ever. I feel like that we need fail emotes in the chat immediately. Things got a little dicey there, my friends. He's got a little dicey there. That was literally a half a heart there. Whew. My. Okay, all right. I'm actually liking this. Apparently there's a flying pumpkin, which is interesting. Anyway, I'm liking this. Cub's here? Hello, Cub. When did Cub join? I didn't realize Cub fan joined. Mr. Cub. You guys can call him Mr. Cub. I like to call him Mr. Cub myself. Oh man, I need to take a little breather here. Let me check Twitter, see what you guys are up to. Do you like Dragon Ball Z? That comes from Los YouTuberus. No, I don't. Well, it's not that I don't like it. I'm just not too familiar with it. I'm just barely getting into Pokemon, so I'm not exactly sure what Dragon Ball is. Is it Dragon Ball Z? I think I've heard of it, but I'm not 100% familiar with it. Yes, we should all call Cub Mr. Cub. I like the sound of it, Mr. Cub. Hey, Mr. Cub, how are you today? I like it. If he doesn't like it, well, I'm sure we can work on that. There we go. Awesome. All right, let's start forming up this area. And like I said, we're just going to do this in the standard. And then we'll move on to, add in the stripes, add in the details, all of the wonderful things. Okay, that looks decent. Like we were talking about before, adding the river maybe under here. We might do that. The river is becoming so small. Maybe even incorporating a waterfall in this back section over here might be beneficial if we don't bring the river across. So we'll see. I just got here. What is going on? Well, my friend, we just had a massive fail here. But other than that, we are working on our cave. So originally we had just a blank wall and we're starting to work on the cave. We have our pathways that kind of leads down here like this. We're trying to get the clay formed. So we're just trying to get the clay all formed up and trying to get in kind of a decent pattern. It's being a little elusive on us, but we're getting through it. We're getting through it. So we're just trying to get detail in here that looks decent, which is a bit of a challenge here and there, but it's okay. There is a creeper near the entrance. I saw him. Do you think we should probably take care of him? I think we probably should. We got the You Got Scarred sword engaged and ready to roll. Oh, Mr. Creeper, where are you? Uncle Scar wants to come out and play. I don't see him. Where'd he go? Oh, Mr. Creeper, you're all fired. You need to go. Go do cat things. Those cats are all fired. Taylor, that's funny. All right, let's see. Let's cut these guys out. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you out. Oh no, I shouldn't cut you out. You look like you're an important block. Congratulations, you've been nominated as an important block. Let's see. Let me bring these guys over here like that. Cut out this. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Like, I think it's starting to come together. Still need some more work here and there, but I wouldn't mind adding some support structure. So what are you guys' thoughts on maybe adding some things like this, kind of holding up some more of these areas? I think that might be kind of cool. Like we said before, I want to start bringing these blocks backwards. So let's take these out for now. And then I'm going to run this block like this. There we go. So something like that. And then we'll loop it back over to here. Awesome. Beautiful. The creeper is up. Where can it possibly be? We look for it. Scar, did you see what comes into the diamond log line? Yes, I think Azuma has fixed that. Remember when I used to call it an Exuma? Anyway, I think Azuma fixed that. So yeah, so many people would have corrected me that I mispronounced his name. Apparently, so many people mispronounce his name that he has it in his about page on his channel how to properly say his name, which is awesome. Azuma's great. Like I'm lucky to know Azuma. He's such a nice person. There we go. And bring that across there like that. And bring that over there. So we're just kind of forming up the walls here a little bit. Like I said, we're going to add some stone and different details like that eventually. We'll get there. We'll get there. So you guys have any more Q&A questions? You can definitely shoot them to me here on Twitter and, of course, on the Twitch chat. Anything along the lines of questions, I would love to answer. Any topics or just random questions, things of that nature. I'd love to just go on some topic rampage right now. If you guys want, little Scar topics would be awesome. So let me know. Let me know. Yeah, I think Azuma put that about page just in there for people like me who mispronounce people's names. But it's a feature. It's really a Scar feature that if I was an action figure, it'd be one of the highlights of my packaging. Would be like, Scar will mispronounce your name in 7 different ways. You'll enjoy many mispronunciations until your heart's content. Just be so many mispronunciations. He doesn't mean to. It's a thing. It's a problem. My favorite Minecraft. That's an awesome name. Thank you so much for following the stream. It's great to have you. Hopefully you enjoy. And like I said before, we are on our road towards 20,000 followers, which I hope to hit at the end of the summer. So if you are new to the stream and you're enjoying it, of course, hit that follow button and you'll be notified when I go live next time. And there's a sneaky beacon over there. My opinions on Overwatch. I can't have too much opinions on it because unfortunately I haven't played it yet, but it looks fun. It's not 100% my style of FPS, but doesn't mean that I can't get into it because, well, I've never really tried that style FPS, that kind of Team Fortress style. I've mainly played, like Call of Duty, Battlefield. What's the other one? The one with the gambling. CS:GO. That's all I can think about that game now. It's just amusing to me. So yeah, those are the games that I've played a lot of. This more kind of fantasy-ish, kind of arcade. I'm not sure what the right word is for it actually, but that style of game I haven't played as much, which I should get into sometime. Looks kind of fun. When are you going to unleash the dogs? Do you think the end is near for the chaos in the world here at home? So I assume you're mentioning the dogs up on the top. Craig. So what we're going to be doing there is we're going to take those dogs out of their cages. Now, this is a sneak peek. So in the comments, when I asked you guys, like, what should we do with the dogs? One of the comments was, actually, there was a lot of them, was put sheep under them because it'll make them go wild. And that just makes me sad. I can't box in that cat. So you guys have mentioned put sheep down there to make them go wild. But then I thought, why don't we build a dog house over the wolf? So maybe put the sheep near him underground or something along those lines, like you mentioned in the video or in the comments, and then we would be able to have that. I think that'd be really cool. I'm excited about that. And what is that Kappa in the chat? Is that the most adorable straw hat you have ever seen in your entire life? Look at that Kappa hat. Is that like a what's it called? A barbershop quartet. Is the Kappa thing now a barbershop quartet? Look at that hat. It's amazing. I love it. I love that. That's incredible. Okay, there we go. So we got that pretty well formed up, and I'm absolutely loving that. Very, very nice. I'm loving that. That's going to be amazing. Like I said before, it's all one material. We're going to mix it up with stones and stripes and all that stuff. That looks really cool. Do you like the new Kappa emote? I actually do. It's cool. It looks like the barbershop quartet at the what do they call it? At Disneyland. You know, the barbershops, you know, singing, doing their things and all that stuff. I like that. Would you be up for a CSGO lobby with subscribers or mods? That sounds amazing, Gabe. That sounds amazing. We definitely need to do that sometime. Definitely. Whenever I have time. That's the thing. Like, I'm trying to like figure out like when I might have time, but that would be amazing. Something fun that we could do. So yeah, put that on the Scar to-do list. We'll definitely see what we can do about that. What is my favorite Disneyland ride? My favorite Disneyland ride, my friend, is the Indiana Jones Adventure. My all-time favorite ride. Will I ever play Pokemon Go on a Scar vlog? Might be kind of fun, but it seems like everyone's doing it, and sometimes like I just get discouraged when I see like everyone doing it. Like maybe if I would have done it a little earlier, and I don't know if I would be able to bring much to it because I don't really know Pokemon very well. You would just see me like nearly missing cars and stuff, which might be interesting. Awesome. Here is a good question. Let's see. Eaststand asks, hey Scar, catching up on your stream for the first time. Just wanted to know, what is your favorite COD? Mine are 2 and 3. Hashtag Ask Scar. Awesome. Very good question. My personal favorite Call of Duty is Call of Duty 4. I played some of the original Call of Duties, but never online. I only played the campaigns, but Call of Duty 4 was the first time I played. I think I may have played Call of Duty 2's multiplayer, and it didn't connect or something. But definitely Modern Warfare 4, or what's it called? Yeah, Modern Warfare 4. That was definitely the first time I played Call of Duty online in almost like a competitive aspect. Like I wanted to win, you know, something like in that terms. So that was my first one. That is my favorite one. The next would probably be Black Ops 1 because I was fairly good at that Call of Duty. That Call of Duty I felt like I was fairly good at. Then Black Ops 2, I was also really enjoyed those. So yeah, probably ranking order would be Call of Duty 4, Black Ops 1, and 2. Do I like Harry Potter? I do like Harry Potter, my friend. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. I'm thinking about Stone right there. Cannot wait till I get a chance to go to Harry Potter lands of any on the coast. Anyone like Florida, you know, LA. I want to go to Harry Potter land so much. It looks so much fun. I don't know if I'll be able to go on the rides. That's my only like concern is like, you know, would I be able to go on any of the rides? You know, that's the great thing about Disneyland is if you're in a wheelchair, there's a lot of amazing rides that you can go on. There's even some rides you can even wheel your wheelchair on, all those wonderful things that make life quite a bit easier. But at Universal, they don't have those type of rides, unfortunately. And I don't know if I would be able to go on the Harry Potter ride. Like some rides I can transfer out of my wheelchair and go on, but some that are made a little too difficult. So I don't know if the Harry Potter one is something I'll be able to go on, which I really hope it is because it looks amazing and Scar very much wants to go on it. The best Harry Potter is in the UK, but you guys don't have any Harry Potter rides in the UK, which makes me sad in a way, because it's like, you know, Harry Potter's from the UK, but then in the United States we have all the awesome Harry Potter rides, which is kind of weird. I remember hearing that from one of the the actors, and they're like, we don't have any Harry Potter rides here. What is my favorite Minecraft build? If you're talking about personal builds that I've completed, it would probably be my roller coaster. Definitely probably be my roller coaster. Yeah, but we have to make up for the rides. We have the sets. Oh, you have the sets. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. But you get to ride through the sets. That's what you guys need. You guys need some rides. You guys need some rides up there. We need a petition. We need a petition. UK needs a Harry Potter ride. You guys need a Harry Potter ride. Do you go to Minecon? I will be going to Minecon, my friend, and hopefully we'll see you there. I am very excited about Minecon. This will be my very first Minecon. I am very, very excited. There's going to be all sorts of fun and amazing things we have planned, so hopefully you guys are very excited about Minecon also, if you're planning on attending. If you're not planning on attending, don't worry, my friend. You're going to have a front row seat to Scar's adventures via my vlogs. So if you aren't going to be attending TwitchCon and Minecon this year, don't fret, my friend. You can ride along with me at the best seat, right next to Scar, as we roll through both of the events and both panels. So very, very excited. As you guys know, I will be putting on the Streaming with Rolling Over Your Rolling Over Your Obstacles Streaming with Disabilities panel once again at TwitchCon. So very excited about that. So hopefully you guys will be able to catch that stream. That stream will be on Saturday, the 29th. Don't quote me on that. That might be wrong, but it's definitely on the Saturday of TwitchCon, which I'm really excited about. Once again, we got some amazing comments and messages after last year's that it really helped inspire people to start streaming that may have not wanted to or kind of feared a bit. So I am very excited to do that again. We are debating the Harry Potter thing now in the Discord. So are we debating that who has the best thing, the sets or the rides? I don't know, man. I'm kind of on the rides. You know why I'm on the ride side is because the set director was blown away when he stepped on the when he went into the first Harry Potter ride, because not only was the sets accurate to, you know, the ride was accurate to the sets of the movie, but you know, when you looked up, there was a ceiling, and in the movie, you know, the sets only show like a wall here or like a backdrop. There wasn't a 360 immersion of it. So I might be on ride side. I might be on the ride side. Am I excited for Rogue One? Very excited for Rogue One, my friend. Very, very excited. I absolutely love Star Wars, and I love how my love of Star Wars has been rekindled, if you will, with the new kind of directions and all that stuff that they're taking with Star Wars, which I absolutely love. And yeah, Rogue One looks really good. I really hope that it stays with the premise that it was originally pitched as. If you're familiar with the original pitch of the movie, it was that they were not going to have any Jedi business. Like, it was only about the life under the Empire. So it shows what people were actually experiencing under the Empire. And I really hope that's how that movie does turn out. That it shows like this is the life that the people under the Empire were experiencing. There's no like fancy Jedi mind tricks or something, but I do know that Darth Vader is in the movie now, which is good. Like, I'm excited to see Darth Vader in another setting, but I just want to make sure that it still stays to that like true nature that it was supposed to be, was, you know, kind of the underdogs a little bit as they go and get the plans for the Death Star. So I hope that is still true. So, you know, as much as like Jedi battles are awesome, this was supposed to be a little bit of a different Star Wars movie, because we have Episode 7 to look forward to all of that awesome stuff. Scar, why is your hotbar so small? I like to keep it out of the way, my friend. I usually keep it at, let's actually just take a quick peek. Let's see where I actually keep it at. Oh, I just keep it at normal, my friend, just normal. I've always kept it at normal. So I just don't usually like to, I just never really changed it. But sometimes in modded, I actually will increase it to large. just so I can see sometimes if a model's a little bit small. I might increase it to large, but for the most part, I never look at the hotbar. I know what's in my hotbar, and I just kind of, just do it. There we go. Awesome. Can you give me some tips on survival building in Minecraft? One of the best ways to really get good at Minecraft is to practice. So anything in life, you can, I always say this, not a lot of people agree, but most things are achievable with practice. And I'm a testament to that. Like I learned photography, I learned painting, I learned many different arts, just completely by practicing. No formal training of any kind, just practice, 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 practice. And that's the same applies for Minecraft, in my opinion. If you want to get good at building, start in a creative world and just build something 20 times. Build a house, build the same house, build it twice. The reason you're going to build it twice is that you're going to be... Hello. That was weird. Weird server ghost things. Anyway, you'll build it twice. Why would you build it twice? The second time you're going to build that, you're going to realize a couple mistakes right off the bat. You're going to be like, oh, hey, I did this time. And this way looks way better than originally thought. I never even realized that. You'll only get it that way if you do something over and over and over. And after you do that a bunch of times, building things multiple times, it just becomes second nature. And then you can jump in survival and build stuff very easily, like just whip things out really quick. And I'm getting a little heavy on the stone, so I'm going to back that off and do a little dirt right here. I'm going to go get some coarse dirt. But yeah, it's always important to try to do something like that. Always try to practice, and do the same thing multiple times. It's like in art or something, if you want to get good at trees, you'll do like 100 trees in a row. And eventually, you'll start kind of getting a style. You'll start really just becoming second nature by making these things. Once you get into survival, it's the same thing as creative in a way. It's just a little more difficult and the supplies are not as plentiful, if you will, but at least you'll learn those basics that you need to succeed by just practice. There we go. And it'll just come like second nature. It's just the reason why you want to go into creative is because when you are learning how to build in survival, is a little bit difficult. So learning how to do it, because you're going to have to tear it all down. You're going to have a pickaxe. You're going to have an axe, all that stuff. But if you can do that fast, just whipping out design after design in creative, and then eventually you'll be a little more quick on it in survival, and you won't have to do that. So always do your practicing in creative. So create a world. So I have Scar's testbed. It's a world that I've been working in since 2012. And also, 2012, I started that world for testing and stuff along those lines. So I highly encourage you to set up a world like that. Just do lots of test builds. And then when you start building in survival, things come more natural, a little faster. Hey, funny girl, welcome to the stream. I'm doing excellent, and it's great to have you. What is my favorite Indiana Jones movie? Oh, my friend. That's a difficult question for Scar. I really like the third and the first movie, so this is a really tough one. I'm going to probably say the third movie. I just absolutely loved that movie as a kid. I actually never saw the first movie till I was like a teenager. We had Temple of the Doom as a VHS tape, but we didn't have any of the other DVDs. But whenever I got a chance, I always rented the third movie at the tape store. Back in the day, we had to go rent our movies, and there were tapes, and sometimes they didn't have them, and sometimes people didn't rewind them. Then you had to rewind it before you watched it. Yeah, I know, life was difficult back then. But I'd probably say the third movie. But it's funny, like the first movie's, I think, is the better movie, but nostalgia-wise, I really like the third one, and I just love seeing Indiana Jones like as a younger state. As like a kid, like I love that part of the movie, but I think the first one's a better movie. It's just I really did like the third one. Hello, I just made magic stone. There we go. I'm like Nicholas Flamel. I'm just making gold, I guess. MG Rose, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. Hopefully you're doing awesome today. Can I make a dirt shop? I think we talked about that a little bit ago. I think somebody else has a dirt shop. I think Ren sells dirt, if I'm not mistaken. Do I not have any Oh, I don't have any smooth stone. That's the issue. Hold on, my friends. There we go. Awesome. There we go. Awesome. Okay, we're back, my friends. Just had to make a little magic happen. Let me just move these things. Oh, you stay in my inventory. I don't want to lose you. I'm just looking for some smooth stone, but I might be out of it. Yeah, I'm out of it. I'm out of the smooth stone, and we gotta head up top to get some more. Scar should make a museum in Scarland with the new bone blocks. Yeah, I know. That poor museum is so old. That museum is literally a museum at this point because it's so old. It's just so old that, like, I don't know. Someday we'll take care of that or make it awesome and make it, you know, an actual museum again. It would be nice to actually have that be a functional museum instead of being a museum of a museum, which it is now. I love that. It's just a museum at this point. We're going to have to cover this up eventually. We'll fix that later. Oh, Silver changed his name. That is always throws me when somebody changes their name of their username, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, I know you, but something's different here. It always like throws me for a second. Like, oh, the color. There you go. Awesome. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think that is good. I want to do a little more dirt over here. All right, so I just want to add a little extra dirt in this section right about here. There we go. Awesome.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Lappy 1934, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for the support. Can we get some sub hype in the chat? And as a new subscriber, my friend, enjoy your chat badge, your daily emoticons, which of course you can spam as many of those as you want. Connect your Twitch account to Discord, and you can join the chat on Discord, which would be absolutely awesome. And to end that, no ads on the channel, so you won't see any ads running when you join the streams. And we don't usually run any mid-roll ads unless I'm on break. So thank you so much for the support. It's very much appreciated, and enjoy the stream. I like whipped my head there for a second. Got a little dizzy, to be honest. Got a little dizzy there for a second. But there we go. Awesome. All right. Like I said before, we're just trying to add a little bit more natural variation into the ceiling. And I think that's good. Next stop, it'd be some small details. So let's go get some plants. Let's see if we have any leaves on hand. Scar, what inspired you to start playing Minecraft? What inspired me? Well, I've talked a bit about why or when I got into Minecraft. It was during the time of Call of Duty when Modern Warfare 2 was the prevalent game. So Modern Warfare 2 was a thing. It was an awful game, if you remember, because it wasn't a supported game. Think of Call of Duties now, they get a lot of patches and things that are issues that are major game issues usually get fixed. You know, there's things that the community gets. Where's my leaves? Where do I keep my leaves? You know, a major issue usually gets fixed nowadays. Back then, major issues didn't get fixed, and it was a disaster. So, so that's a thing back in the day. Let me get out some birch leaves. Awesome. So that game was just riddled with issues, and I was in need of a new game, my friend. I was in need of a new game. The year was 2010, I believe, and it was summer. And I'd just gotten an iPad for my birthday, and I was so excited. I got my iPad, and I was like, I turned it on, and there was a new video from the Good TimesWithScar, and he was playing a game called The Mining and the Crafting, and I just saw that game, and I was like, ooh, it's interesting. And I watched it, and it was just the most captivating game. And when he said that you could dig down into the ground and make a little house, and then you got to make sure you protect yourself from the zombies who come out at night, I'm like, I'm in. You can change the environment around you? I'm so in. So the next morning I got up, went to the computer, found out that Minecraft you had to pay for. I saw Minecraft's primitive graphics, and I thought, that's probably just a free game, right? That's not a game they make you pay for, right? So then it wasn't until like maybe a month or two later that I actually finally purchased the game. Because back then you had to have it you had to buy it through like PayPal, I think. and then it had to be like translated into Swedish money. And after that, I was kind of like, well, who's this Notch guy anyway? Is he going to take my money in Sweden? Is he a swindler? Is he a swindler? I think he's a swindler. So, oh, sorry, I hit the microphone. I'm sorry about that. So eventually I broke down, I got it, and it got translated into Swedish money, which was peculiar to me. But anyway, let's see, because back in the day, if you guys are a long time Minecrafters, you remember that for a while, like all of the money Notch made was actually frozen by PayPal because they didn't think, like they were kind of like, what's going on with this guy? Like all of a sudden he made like a ton of money when Minecraft got popular. Like that's how you bought it, was like through PayPal. And I remember they froze his accounts, which was interesting. But anyway, got Minecraft and I was just in love. Like I love the aspect of building. And then eventually just got more and more into it, and eventually decided that I wanted to make those mining and crafting videos and got into it. Eventually I started with Call of Duty a little bit because I wasn't sure if anybody was interested in Minecraft at the time. It's very early on, and you know, mostly YouTube was Call of Duty when it came to gaming. Very few other channels weren't producing. Everything was producing pretty much Call of Duty at that time, any of the major channels. And I was like, well, is anybody interested in that? So I did a little mining. I did a little bit of Call of Duty, which I did that for a long time, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't something I was super great at, Call of Duty videos, but I think I was able to bring something unique to Minecraft in the way of building, because at the time most people were just doing like texture pack reviews, mod reviews. Eventually I learned there was lots of amazing builders, but the people I knew playing Minecraft were just doing those things, and they weren't very interesting to me. So I thought I could do something a little different by doing building. Scar, can you make a live building tutorial? I've been thinking about doing that again. If you guys remember way back, I don't know if anybody here remembers, but my first stream was actually like a tutorial type thing in Scar World, where we built like a little modern house. Unfortunately, that world, or at least that save of the world, was lost, and that house is lost forever, unfortunately. So if you guys have any more Q&A questions, I love answering them, especially any topics. Like if you guys have a topic, definitely let me know. Anything interesting, any new technologies? Scar loves technologies. So if you guys have any cool like technologies or something like that, please let me know, because it's one of my favorite topics to talk about. Can we see him? See who? How many cats do I have? I just have one. On Hermitcraft, I think I have... I don't know. I might have at least 100. I can't be sure. They've kind of gotten out of my control. They're just everywhere. There's cats everywhere, my friend. They're everywhere. But we like them. And we like them. Don't get me wrong. We like the cats. What keyboard do I have? I have like the K95 RGB or something along those lines. Have I seen Tarzan? No, I have not. It looks interesting. Who made that movie? Was that a Disney movie? I don't think it was. I was just curious who the actual studio was. Q&A, do you play any other consoles other than PC? I have a PS4 and a PS3. I have those two items, and I'm looking very much forward to No Man's Sky, which looks absolutely incredible. I cannot wait for that. How is this coming out? I'm liking the ceiling. I think the ceiling is actually coming out. We got a little bit of vegetation growing through here, which I'm happy about. So we got that kind of coming through. I think a little more detail here and there, and then I think we can wrap up our ceiling level, which will be really cool. What mouse do I have? I believe I have, let's see, I have a Razer Death Adder. I really like this mouse. I've had it since 2012, and it's been perfect. It lasts, it does everything I want it to do, so 100% happy with this mouse. I'm not sponsored in any way, so nobody get mad at me. I'm not sponsored, just a happy customer. There we go. I think every YouTuber and streamer is paranoid about that right now. Just not a sponsor. If I was, you'd know. I'm not that kind of person. All right, there we go. Awesome. There we go. Nice. I love that. That looks really cool. Very, very beautiful. What are we making, my friend? We're making a tunnel, my friend. So as you can see, we've been working on this section over here, and then it flows around here, and this brings you into a new tunnel area. So we're working on the ceiling, getting this done. As you can see, this is blank and boring. Eventually, we're going to add all sorts of colors and details to the walls in that area, and it leads into my minecart area. So this is my minecart launch area. Oh, hello! That's a sneaky spider right there. That's a sneaky spider. That is a sneaky spider. There we go. Awesome. All right. And then it leads down to this way, which is our storage room. So we got our storage room built up here. And then down this hall right here, we have our smelter. And, oh. That way we have our magic minecart delivery system. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy about the way that's coming out. Anyway, cats, you are failing me. I have fired you all. So yeah, how do we like the ceiling so far? I think it's okay. It's got a little heavy on the dirt. So I might scale that down a little bit or see if I can add some more variation to it, but I think it's okay. The cats help with the spider attack. I wish they would help me with the spider attack. So I think tomorrow we'll work on the minecarts in this area. So I want to continue over here. So waterfall wise, I would love to add a waterfall. Like you guys were mentioning earlier in the stream, we need a waterfall. But where's the waterfall going to come from? That's the question. How much room do we have to create this waterfall? I mean, if we wanted to, we could do a waterfall over here. It could flow this way under the track and end up in this pool. But I don't want to disturb the idea of creating some form of gold area over in this area. So that's kind of the question. Where do we want to take that? Vines. That's a good idea, but I don't want vines like everywhere. If I could just put like 3 or 4 vines here and there, that'd be cool. You should do a Hermitcraft roller coaster. I talked to Cub about that yesterday. I was like, I should make a roller coaster, but it's going to turn into a year project. It's like, I wouldn't mind building like a roller coaster for the, like the brown district, or not the brown, but the orange district. It might be kind of fun. If we build our Wild West town, I may build a roller coaster integrated into it in some way or another. I'm not 100% sure how, or how much I want to invest in it, because we did do the one in Scarland. I wouldn't want it to be something that took more than like 2 months. You know, I don't want something to take months. It would have to be something that I could do, you know, do something substantial, something nice, but something that, you know, we could finish it, you know, if that makes sense. Something that we could finish in a reasonable amount of time. So that's kind of what I want to do. There can only be one roller coaster. That is true. That is definitely true. But I wanted to stop here and show you guys something. So I finally finished the arch. All right. This arch, I feel like, is about 90% complete. So if you look up here, you can see that I've incorporated a little bit of orange into the side of the mountain. And then I've added, of course, the stone along here like that. And as you can see, I think that looks good. And I've added a little bit of gray on the underside, and then there's red on the direct bottom like that. Oh, there are animals and there are evil things in the bushes. And it would be nice if I could add maybe a little bit of a white stripe across here, just as a highlight, just as a little bit of a highlight. But let me know, what do you guys think of the arch? Do you guys like the orange and how we've incorporated it to try to, you know, vary it up color-wise so it's not all just standard clay? I think we've succeeded, but I wanted to get your guys' opinion on that. I think we're almost there on that arch. I've spent so much time on that dang arch, but I feel like it's getting there. I feel like it's getting there. And just that creeper up there is driving me crazy. That creeper is driving me crazy. Oh, there we go. Got him. Who remembers the streamer Scar got lost finding cats? I remember that. It was such an interesting stream. Scar, talk about YouTube networks. Oh, that sounds like a cheery topic. That sounds like a very cheery topic. Only thing I would say that I really want to say about networks is if you're just starting out on YouTube, please do not join a network. Please do not join a network. What they have to offer you is things that you can get on your own. So please, if you take any advice from me, if you're starting out as a YouTuber and you get emails from networks, please ignore them till you have built a channel, till you've built an audience, and then consider it. But don't just think like, oh, they're here because They love my channel. What they want to do is they want to lock you into something that you might not want down the road. And they like to go after smaller channels at that time, certain networks, not all of them, but certain ones. So please don't do that. So that's all I want to mention about that. Let's see. What is your favorite sci-fi movie and TV show? Favorite sci-fi movie? I'm not going to say Star Wars. I'm not even going to say Star Trek because I don't even know if Star Wars is even considered a sci-fi movie. I don't know. What is my favorite sci-fi movie? I'm going to have to think about that. My TV show, I would say that, of course, Star Trek is a sci-fi. Oh, it's a magical
Ladies
cup.
and gentlemen aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
Crafty Band Girl, thank you so much for the resubscription. 8 months in a row. Can we get some subscriber resubscription hype in the chat? Very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you very much for the support of the channel. That means an absolute ton, and that is amazing. And I think I lost the cub. Where did the mysterious cub go? DasBoy22, thank you so much for following the channel. It's great to have you. Where did the magical cub go? Where did the cub go? Where did the cub go? I lost the cub. Don't die. Let me check my stats. Okay, we're good so far. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. Did he go over here to look at Azuma's masterpiece? No. Where did the cub go? I guess we lost the cub. We lost the cub. He must have went into mysterious cub lands. Diamond Gamer, thank you also for following the channel. It's great to have you. Great to have you. Ooh, Python Seabase. I haven't seen Python on in a while. I think he's on a vacation. Scub is at his own base. All right, we're gonna go make an appearance. Should we get on? No, we probably shouldn't. I was gonna put on my creeper suit and try to scare Cub. I'm kind of considering it. Should we put on the creeper suit? Let's do it. Let's put the creeper suit on. Let's do it. Let's put the creeper suit on. That's not supposed to be there. Okay, let's do this. So we got the creeper hat. So let's put that on. There we go. Okay. So where did I put my creeper suit? Where did I? Oh, sweet. Here it is. Nice. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. So if you guys haven't seen this is my creeper suit. So let me just like throw some junk out here. Awesome. And then let's grab this. Put that in there, and then our boots. We just need our boots. There it is. I love that. This is great. This is great. Oh, we got arrows sticking out of us. Okay, hopefully they despawn by the time we go over to see Cub. All right, let's go find Cub. Let's see. We're at 19,258 followers. That's awesome. We are well underway to our goal of hitting 20,000 by the end of summer. That is super cool. That is going to be amazing. So by TwitchCon, about 20,000 followers here on Twitch. That'll be amazing. I wish those arrows would despawn. Okay, you said that Cub was in his base? Oh, Mr. Cub, where are you? He left his base. Oh, gosh darn it. I need a real-time update on where the Cub is. I need a real-time update. I need an update. No, Cub has left his base. Ah, but where'd he go, my friends? Do we have my wings? We still have the wings on. Shoot. All right. He flew over some trees. He flew over some trees. Oh, do you think he's going to the charged creeper farm? He might have gone to the charged creeper farm. Okay, well, we'll go back to work for a little while. And if he comes back to the base, let me know. If that is the real Adam All Up, I would find that very amusing. Unless that's an imposter Adam All Up, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I'm weirded out. Like, I don't know if that's the real Adam All Up or if that's an imposter Adam All Up. I'm curious to know if that's the real if that's the real Adam all up. Anyway, let's see. All right, let's pull this back here a little bit. Where's my pickaxe? Oh, there it is. Awesome. Awesome. There we go. Bring that up like that and cut that in like that. Awesome. Secret place. Cub has a secret place. Oh, he's working on Cub's Quest games. Oh, okay, we won't want to bother him then. He just timed out. Yeah, like if I'm not sure if that's the real Adam or not. If you don't know Adam, Adam All Up is my friend, and so I'm not sure. There might be an imposter. Adam All Up has been on the channel multiple times, actually more in the olden days, back in the COD days. So there's some videos of him beating me in cage matches on Shipment. I feel like I had a good stand, to be honest. He beat me. There may or may not be some of those that I may have lost that didn't even show up on my channel, but that's a thing. So I want to do that little stream. So I decided I'm going to do the stream. And while we were just goofing around, I had a second processor going in my mind. And so as we were just flying around goofing about, I was still working in the back of my mind. See, I have a dual processor. See, processor, and we were doing stuff on this processor, and on this processor, I was processing what I wanted to do here. So I'm going to do a waterfall that flows down here and goes across here. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a bridge going across this way, and that's going to have a minecart full of gold, like Captain Craig's idea. So I think that's going to be a good solution for that. Looking forward to Beyond Scar. Beyond the new Star Trek? Is that what we were talking about? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be good. The original trailer was a little odd, to be honest. Not that it would really discourage me from watching it, but it just seemed like it didn't get me super excited, I guess would be the appropriate word for it, if you will. Let's see if I have some water on me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Not as much as Star Wars right now. I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I became a huge Star Trek fan after kind of Star Wars fell out of style with me with all the prequels and stuff. So I'm looking forward to like a good Star Trek TV show. That's what I want. The movie's fine and all that good stuff, but I want a Star Trek TV show again. I want another Next Generation or Voyager. That's what I want. I really hope that happens. I know they're working on a new TV show, but I don't know. We'll see when it comes out. But I really do wish there was a new Next Generation. I think that would be a really good show for right now. That's what I would love. Let's see. No, he doesn't have a Patreon. Yes, no, I do not have a Patreon. I don't even know what I just said. Patreon. Don't forget the creeper head. Yeah, we got the creeper suit on still. So this is nice because if creepers come in here, they'll just be like, oh, it's just another creeper inspector. Just another creeper inspector hanging out, doing creeper inspector things. So they'll be totally cool with me, right? I'm just waiting for Adam All Up to come back and see if it was the real Adam. I think he was timed out for what, like 600 seconds? So I'm interested to see. When did you get on your network in terms of subs, if that's okay? Gabe, I'll talk about that in the mod chat if that's cool. Because I actually do want to talk about that with you. Because it sounds like, you know, it's just a tricky thing. But anyway, yeah, we'll talk about that later. All right, I want to work on this waterfall. It's a little bit kind of goofy. I want to try to make it so it kind of falls down a little bit. Is not so thick. It's kind of what I want to work with here. Let's see. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to start right there. And I want it to be skinny. I want this to be a nice skinny waterfall that has at least a 2 wide at the end. So let's go get another bucket. Let's get another bucket here. And let's see. Let's grab that. And let's drop that down right. Let's drop that right there. Okay. I'm a little happier with that. I'm happy with that. See how that looks a little bit more natural? There's a nice flow to it. I like that. Scare Cub with the creeper head. We want to, but currently Cub is not in like an area where we can get him. Let's see. I think that'll be okay. I think that's going to be okay. We'll be able to do the bridge going across there. I think that'll be nice. And now we just need to kind of jazz up the area. I wouldn't mind getting a quick reset of my inventory because it's such a mess that I feel like I can't find anything in here. It's such a mess of supplies and tools and armor. So I'm going to put this right there. So just do a quick inventory cleanup. I'm going to put all this to the side over here, and then we'll do our stone kind of going downwards like that. And that'll make it so we're just a little bit more even here, so we're not all over the place. There we go. Looking good. We'll have our steak over here. We'll have our plant life here. There we go. Looking good, looking good. And then let's see, anything else? We'll bring over a little more stone just in case we need it. Grab our dirt. Awesome. Beautiful. Let's go get some more of our, let's see, what do we need up here? I think we're going to do stone. I think we're going to do stone right here. I want to get rid of this clay right here and do it stone. There we go. I think this is starting to come out. So when we started this project out, how do you guys think this is slowly coming out? Like we talked about, we're going to add the stripes across here eventually. We've got a ceiling now. We have our pathway that kind of meanders across here. So I think we're getting there in terms of you know, making something that looks fairly decent. I still think we have a lot of work to go, but I think we're getting there anyway. Build an auto sorting chest. If some hermit wants to come on and help me learn how to do that, I would love that. Like if there's like a redstoner who's like, Scar, oh, you know what? Maybe we could persuade Tango to teach us because, you know, he owes me for the landscaping. How about a payment is an auto sorter? That'd be amazing. Maybe we could blackmail him into it or something. We could like trick him into it or whatever. Like, teach me the ways of the redstone. That would be awesome. I don't know if he would want to do that or not, but maybe that's how we could get our payment for our landscaping, which we've yet to complete, which is something I need to do. And I want to take, that's what we're going to finish the stream with. We're going to head over there and just kind of take inventory of what we still need to do. And then once we do that, then it'll be good. And then we'll be able to have a good idea of kind of what we still need to do over at Tango's, because we'd finished that right when I had to go for my surgery, and we'd never quite finished that area of the build. So we need to do that for him because it's not fair for him to not have that complete, because, you know, we stopped because of the surgery, but I need to finish it because for obvious reasons. I'm still learning Twitch rules. Can somebody remind me? Well, if you're just talking about rules within the chat, just keep the chat pretty well focused on what we're doing. You know, the flow of the conversation, the, you know, just general topics that we like to cover. Don't spam emotes, don't spam symbols. Just be nice to everyone and you're cool. Like, that's pretty much the rule of anything. Just be nice to people and you're perfectly fine. As long as you don't spam taco emotes. For so long, people were spamming those things that we had to put a stop to that emote for a while. Oh, I like that. It's really nice. I like that a lot. Just lots more detail needs to be added here or there, but I'm happy with that. I think we got a good bit done here today. Got our waterfall. Let's go head over to Tango's, and I really want to take an inventory on what is going on with his stuff so we can make sure we finish that for him. So let's take a quick break here. Make sure we have an arrow. There we go. Awesome. But yeah, that is totally like the point. Like, people, if you're just nice to people, nothing bad happens. You don't get banned. You don't get things like that. You know, people always, I don't know. I just don't understand why people on Twitch have to be mean to each other. I mean, for our community here, it's amazing. I think we have one of the best communities on Twitch. And I'm not just saying that because that's my community, it's whatever. It's true. Like, if you go to other channels, there's so much like just toxic behavior in the chat, but look at how clean this is. And that's no small feat. You know, the mods do a great job in, you know, keeping everything, you know, rolling well. But if you go to other channels, it's just such like crazy stuff. And it's like, I'm so glad like that's not what I have to deal with. And it's a big thanks to all of you guys for just being good, nice people and the mods. And you know, most of I think all the hermits also have such an amazing community too, but I think we're all proud and just amazed by how amazing you guys are. So I always just want to stop and just thank you guys, because it's the highlight of my week to come on to Twitch and you guys just having a conversation about Minecon or artificial intelligence, or you know, building something cool on the server. So I always just want to thank you guys for always being awesome. All right, so if you guys remember, this is the build that we did for Tango. So right here, as you can see, we kind of transition out of the mesa, and you got a little stone, and eventually this stone becomes a little, you know, the pattern becomes a little thicker. You see a little river over here, and you get to peer down into Ren's like magnificent village down there. Then work your way up the little slide, and then curve your well. That doesn't make any sense. Curve yourself right into the amazing Tango lands. So I think this came out good. I want to talk to him about any modifications he wants. He was kind of iffy on the well, but then recently said it's kind of okay. So I think he's still deciding if he wants to keep the well. We worked on this area out here. So this area has been pretty well terraformed. The next step, of course, is connecting this pathway with the pathway over there. So we need to do that. Let's see, what else do we need to do? I guess we really just need to bring Tango in and ask him what else needs to be terraformed, just to kind of do a recap. It looks like maybe this back section over here. This back section over here definitely needs some work. So we definitely can do some of that. Let's fly down here and just see what the cliff looks like. Okay, I see what we could do. See these little slivers of, you know, cliff right there? I think we can jazz that up, because that looks pretty bad, right? Jazz. I'm right next to Rendog. Subconsciously, I'm thinking of Rendog, I guess, when I said jazz. You know, Rendog always talks about jazzy, so that's funny. Anyway, I think we will do that right there. We'll just bring those cliffs down a little bit, and then if Ren's still interested, maybe even a waterfall that'll come down into his village. I think that would be pretty cool. So yeah, we clean up the cliffs. We just get him and make sure he's good on a couple other aspects. And then I think we've pretty well accomplished this build. I think we were able to film the order pretty well, and this was my first like landscaping job on the server, so hopefully some other people might want to take up my services. So that'd be pretty cool. And there's some mysterious thing over here I want to see. What is this? This thing is really cool. It's like a backhoe, like chopping out the side of this cliff over here. I really, really like this. This is really, really cool. This has to be a false build. Like, she's so good at building these little like contraptions. I love these things. That has to be a false build. That's really cool. I got a little distracted there because that was an amazing build. Yeah, that's really cool. Scardozer. Oh, the cap is 100 times better with that hat. False made that? Yeah, it definitely looks like a false build. That's amazing. She did a fantastic job on that. That's really cool. She's so good. Well, I mean, look at this. Look at the cat. Like, she's good at making these things, and these are something that I'm awful at. False needs to teach me the ways of like building like, you know, creatures and vehicles. Like, I don't know how to do those very well. Part of the electric horse. Really? Oh, does a Cub need like are people like decorating the electric course, like, you know, making enhancements and stuff like that? Because if that's the case, I'd love to try to do something too. Like if people are like, you know, for each one of the little course areas, or they're making modifications and stuff, because that'd be kind of cool. That'd be definitely pretty cool. All right, there we go, my friends. I think that is some awesome progress today in our tunnel. Tomorrow we will be working on the kind of the minecart and finishing the stripes and getting all those details assembled, but I'm just happy to have this area look somewhat presentable. It was looking very embarrassing, and when I brought people down here, I was embarrassed. So now I think it's starting to get in a way that it's a little bit more presentable to bring down company. So if I need to bring a hermit over here, I'm not embarrassed anymore, so that'll be pretty good. And as always, guys, thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully you enjoyed today's stream.